Hello, Armin. It's really a great pleasure to see you today in our office.
And for having me.
Yeah, it's really a great pleasure to have an interview, especially with you. So let's start.
Sure. Ready when you are.
Armin, tell us, please, about Aimbridge Hospitality. How long have you been in the market, and in how many countries do you operate hotels, and how many properties are in your portfolio?
Aimbridge EMEA, Europe, Middle East, Africa, is the international division of the leading hotel third-party operator, Aimbridge Hospitality. Aimbridge Hospitality's portfolio includes properties in over 20 countries, representing more than 80 internationally recognized lodging brands and distinctive luxury and lifestyle assets. Aimbridge expertise covers all areas of hospitality, including property management, operations, food and beverage, sales and marketing, revenue management, finance, human resources, talent research and development, as well as procurement. Leading hospitality brands are looking to Aimbridge to meet investment priorities and put in place processes which surpass industry benchmark results, working with hotels across all verticals and in all stages of their journey, from pre-opening to renovation and repositioning in the market. Aimbridge Hospitality works with all internationally recognized brands, as well as independent properties, restaurants, spas, and health club destinations.
How does any international hotel management company differ from a local one? What are the differences in approach and standards?
As a global leader in the third-party management sector in hospitality, resorts, apart hotels, branded and unbranded independent residences, Aimbridge can draw on a vast variety of international resources, expertise and know-how unrivaled in the industry. With over 1,000 branded properties under management on different continents, Aimbridge's connection and cooperation with the leading international brands in the world cannot be matched by local outfits, lacking the resources, the international reach, and a pool of talent to compete on that level.
So, you are among the first international operators to open an office in Georgia. Why did you choose this location, and what potential did you see in the region?
We believe Eastern Europe, and specifically Georgia, has tremendous untapped potential. Tourism to the region continues to surge as the travelers seek out exciting new experiences and destinations. And their expectations for accommodation with outstanding, consistent service, exactly what Aimbridge is known for, remains high.
Which hotels from your portfolio do you consider as benchmarks or sources of inspiration for managing the Wyndham Grand Batumi Gonio project?
Operationally and strategically, we draw experience and inspiration from various destinations we manage across the Europe, Middle East, Africa region, as well as in the US and the Caribbean. In Europe, the recently converted 4 Points by Sheraton Costa Blanca, for example, located on the Mediterranean coast, features similar facilities and is also a large property. When it comes to luxury service and comfort, our property in Armenia's capital, Yerevan, the Alexandra, a luxury collection hotel in Yerevan, sets aspirational standards for our project in Gonio.
What criteria do you use when selecting properties for management? What factors are most important? Location, concept, financial planning?
Aimbridge Hospitality operates a diverse portfolio of hotel operations, from ultra-select service to luxury properties, resorts, apart hotels, and residences with various formats of infrastructure and concepts. Our initial analysis of any project offered to us for management focuses on how we, as international operator, add value to the business. For our owners, that means how do we maintain and increase the asset value through excellence in operations and financial performance. For the brands, how we can enhance and deliver the brand promise, as well as increase recognition and loyalty. And for the market, increase demand and exceed expectations.
What is the role of a management company during the early stages, even before the hotel opens? Why do you get involved as early as the decision and construction phase?
In connection with pre-opening and management services for a new build, We offer what's called a technical service advisory. Our experienced talent supports the owner's project team with our knowledge about the brand design standards, mechanical and electrical solutions to optimize budgets and ensure brand compliance for brand approval once the property is built. Our intricate knowledge of hotel flows, guest circulations, and outlet management assists the owner, architects, interior designers, and contractors to make smart decisions.
What common mistakes do developers make when a management company isn't involved for early stages?
Let me answer this way. Sometimes developers underestimate the fundamental differences between developing residential real estate and manage hotel resorts or residence hotels. Distribution, revenue management, IT infrastructure, positioning and operational processes and requirements differ greatly. Space planning for a successful quality hotel operation is crucial, as well as projecting guest volumes and annual demand to get the project scale right.
Yeah, you're totally right. What are the key standards you implement when launching and managing a hotel? What makes properties managed by Aimbridge Hospitality different?
That's a very good question. Aimbridge Hospitality is a leading third-party hotel management company with a wealth of experience managing both independent and branded hotels around the globe. Key for all stakeholders, of course, is the implementation of the brand standards, operational processes, and guest welcoming and hosting. Delivering the service level associated with the brand for the strategic and administrative setup and processes, Aimbridge applies its commercial efforts and expertise, ensuring optimal financial performance from revenue all the way to the net profit. While for the front of house, guest-facing operations, we ensure the optimal deployment of the brand systems and standards. For the back of house, we have established unrivaled solutions for the business end of the property to our standards.
How do you adapt a hotel to different audience? For example, guests from Arab world, Israel, Europe, or other countries. What factors do you consider? Cuisine, leisure, or architecture?
Very important. All of these factors play a role in adapting the property to the correct market and geographic origin of the guests. Culinary offerings, layout and type of facilities offered, as well as brand level of service to be offered. Considering cultural variances is important. Creating the operational offer for local and international travelers is a key element.
How do you ensure a high level of service from the front desk to the restaurant?
Using our international scale and positioning as a global leader and preferred employer, identifying the right talent in the market is key. This combined with the brand's training modules and materials, as well as our own standards of operation and training, covering any gaps the brand may have left, creates a solid base for exceptional service and guest satisfaction.
What are your requirements for staff? What is your approach to recruitment and training?
Our talent search team, combined with the in-market regional team deployed, can reach far and wide into the community to identify experienced candidates for technical roles and specialist deployment. But we also look for the right attitude to customer service, curiosity, and interest in engaging with different cultures, see the world, and wanting to learn from others, to develop new talent from the basics to enhanced management responsibilities.
How do you achieve higher occupancy rates? What channels and tools do you use from tour operators to online booking platforms?
Depending on location, size, functionality of the property, the number of channels and variety of connections on and offline differ greatly. Each location has specific feeder markets, and we use our and the brand's technologies to tap that demand. Staying focused on new trends and new distribution mechanisms and routes is key to making sure we optimize demand for the property all year round.
Great, it's really very interesting ways. So, and what marketing strategy do you apply when launching a new hotel in a region where the brand is not yet widely recognized?
Connecting with the local community, engaging local talent, and curating the connections to destination managers, agents, as well as key players in the feeder markets drive awareness. Our connection to the brand is important to maximize engagement with all tools available.
And of course, a frequent question from investors. How do you plan to track the actual occupancy of their specific units? How will transparency be ensured?
To operate a property, Aimbridge deploys world-leading property management systems, allowing tracking of revenue performance, connecting with Aimbridge's financial reporting and accounting system, allowing for in-depth analysis and clear and transparent reporting. And in case of diversified ownership models, with individual apartment owners receiving a share of the revenue their unit generates, special modules are available and have been fine-tuned in our running operations to regularly and transparently report the performance of each individual unit to the owner.
What typical conflicts or challenging cases arise in a hotel operation, and how do you resolve them?
Tricky question. But guest satisfaction is the highest priority in operations. This can only be ensured by engagement with the guests, from booking the stay until the departure. For this, in-depth training, supervision and creativity are important to drive the benchmark, which we of course have the tools to measure and capture as well. On top of that, safety and security of our guests, clients and our personnel are of course the highest priority. Concepts of delivering the highest standards 24/7 is a big focus for any operation.
How do you see the development of the hotel industry in Georgia and Central Asia over the next 5 to 10 years?
That's a long-term question. The market is continuing to expand beyond the Georgian borders all the times, and new concepts and exciting new solutions for developments are appearing with various models of ownership participation, especially in the Caucasus and CIS. The levels of development will increase due to enhanced competition, offering more choices and variety for travelers. And the brands are engaging intensively in the region, and we will see more exciting developments coming up. This will not be restricted to capitals and major cities only, but spread to currently lesser known destinations for tourism and leisure in these countries, as governments support new projects in those areas with financial incentives. The future looks very dynamic and exciting in the region of Eastern Europe, the Caucasus and CIS, and we're delighted to be operating in it.
Thank you too much for these answers and for that interview. It was a really great pleasure to see you today and welcome you at our office. Thank you.
Thank you very much.